Hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of my Brotato Random Rotation Challenge, where I'll try to beat the game with every character using a random weapon on each map. Last time we got through a nice run using well-rounded pistol most of the way through. Did pick up a chain gun at the end just to try it out, which was fun. But overall it was a nice toned down challenge compared to the misery that the one arm with the torch was on our first episode. But now we're on to our next random option. So let's go ahead and see what it will be. Around and around the wheel goes. Will it land? Nobody knows. Looks like we're doing the Doctor on Crash Zone. Alright, Doctor, here we come. And let's put on Crash Zone actually. Alright, random weapon is going to be a 50-50 between the scissors and medical gun. So, not much variance on how this could go for this character. And yeah, each one makes good use of its abilities. More attacks good to medical weapons, so let's see. Random weapon is medical gun. And on to Danger 5. Let's go. So I know between the two, the scissors are typically the favored. Medical gun's not the most popular weapon. It's just a little weak in actually being able to kill enemies. But we'll see how this goes. Right now it seems to be doing fine. All the enemies are all one-hit kills, so of course it's doing fine. Alright, let's reroll for some better stuff. And get some harvesting. There we go. And we'll grab another medical gun. Because yeah, it's medical and gun. And yeah, out of these, I think I'll just do some... I mean, the alien worm could be interesting because I believe we have double HP modifications. So we're really not worried about consumable healing. We're going to rely pretty much entirely on our health regeneration. So I think I will lock that in light of that. Gives us HP and health regen. And we're not going to be using many consumables this run. Cool, let's do a reroll. And likewise, because we're not going to use a lot of consumables for our healing, I don't think the lemonade's as worth it as it usually is. So I think rather than lock it, I'll just do another reroll. And I would prefer another medical gun by now, but maybe we'll get it on the next one? Nope. Now, luck's still interesting. We don't really need it for the pickups, but because one of the major things that's good with luck is getting that fruit. With less reliance on it, it's not quite as good, but in the early game, the fruit can still help us, of course, and it does help us get those more higher rarity items. And there's a lot of good tier 4 items that help with your HP regen, so I think I will lock that propeller hat. And man, I'm really not getting any luck on this third medical gun. There we go. We finally got it. We spent a ton on rerolls though, which is not ideal. Hopefully we recover from that. And yep, nice and simple early waves of Crash Zone. And then here, nothing that's really standing out to me. I mean, I suppose we could get the extra HP regen, but we'll be building that up a lot later anyways. I'd rather go for more wave clear for now, so let's go ahead and... I do like the plus 10 luck, but I think I'll grab the harvesting just to work on our economy still. Then one more reroll. At 3 regen, it's a little hard to pass up. It's a whole 6 regen right there, and later on with the Doctor, that's the main way you're staying alive is your regen. Just being absolutely bonkers and healing you up. But the plus 5 harvesting puts our harvesting up past that 20 materials a wave, which is nice because they'll start going up by 2 at the end of each. So that is a tough dilemma. I think I still go with the harvesting, but after this I might If I got the same dilemma in the future, I'll probably grab the HP regen. Alright, there's another medical gun. And hopefully I don't have to re-roll as many times. I didn't, but we still have to re-roll a few times, and it costs us that final re-roll. Alright, on to the third wave. Scoring some crits there, I saw earlier on one of those first two enemies, and that one there as well. Yeah, we're not gonna get that curse in time. I'll grab the range damage here, because these should be scaling 100% range, yep. And we'll do a reroll. There's our final medical gun. And out of these, I will get the range. I'll actually save that, just because I don't want to get the lower my XP till the last. I'll be able to afford them all anyways, won't I? Nope, I won't. Cool. And yep, we'll lock another medical gun, lock a lumberjack shirt, and I don't know how worth it is to actually lower our max HP. Or damage is negative, so I will, but I don't want our HP to be too low, because if it's at the point where we get 1 or 2 shot, having a lot of HP regen and lifesteal and all that's not going to be that incredible, because it won't matter. The enemies will kill me before I have a chance to even heal it. So having a high HP will be an important factor as well, and armor, but our armor modifications, of course, are going to be lowered. If I remember correctly, I suppose I'll have to read the doctor's abilities and downsides again. And like that, we'll take some more HP, and yeah, I'll take +8 harvesting. While it's showing there as level 3, I'll take that crit chance. Yeah, Doctor, yep, armor modifications are reduced by 50%, so you still want to pick up some armor, of course. Because going through with 0 armor is going to be challenging. I do want to reduce the amount of damage I take, so our HP regen could still kick it off higher, but yeah, and that's the balance of the character too. If you had amazing armor and HP regen, it'd be really impossible to kill him. So let's get a level 2 gun, get our lumberjack shirt, and here I'll grab I'll buy out the whole shop. Nothing here is really standing out to me. The baby gecko is nice to grab those materials, but I think we'll get to the point where we can run through enemies pretty reliable to get them, so I don't think it's necessarily something we need to spend our money on with this character. So I'll do another reroll. So the hedgehog is actually going to be -2 HP regeneration, but we're at 24 already, and we'll be getting some more later. I think at this stage I do value that range damage a bit more, so I will go ahead and pick that. And then we're going to make it back with this alien worm right here anyways. We're at -1 consumable heal already. But I don't care. I don't know if it's necessarily the play to completely forsake consumable healing with the doctor, but in my head that sounds about right. Because his whole gimmick is to heal himself. So far I'm feeling pretty good about this medical gun. No complaints here. And yeah, we'll take the 8 HP regen. Don't mind if I do. I'll take some more range damage, some more regen and HP. Going for a reroll. Nothing here really stands. Yeah, nothing here is good for us. But we'll take another medical gun, and there we go, penguins. So now when those consumables do spawn, we can get some HP regen off of them. And I'll take the percent damage as well. I'll do one more reroll just to see if we get another weapon locked. We did. Alright. On the way 6. I do think the Doctor was one of the earlier characters I beat the game with back when I originally played this. If anyone's ever been wondering why my character's select screen looks weird, I actually originally played this on my Xbox before moving over to PC. And for the PC version, rather than just unlock everything again for this beforehand, I decided I'd just copy over a save file that had all the characters unlocked. Alright. I think out of these, I will grab some more HP. And here I'll grab some more luck. Especially since we have that penguin. Alright, another level 2 medical gun, what's the difference on these? A bit more damage, a bit more cooldown, and more lifesteal. Alright. We haven't gotten any speed pickups yet, so the Wasp could be worth it. I'll say it is worth it, just because we don't have any speed and we're halfway to wave 10. Then out of oh, there's some more speed. It's because I bought that. The game's telling me that it was a waste of money. I'll get some more cake. Do I want the small fish? I don't think I want to actually get that. The reason being, I got the innate life steal from all this, and that's part of my healing. And in the later waves of the Doctor, my damage is going to fall off and not be able to keep up the way it is right now. And I'm going to want as much healing as I can, which means as much attack speed as I can for the innate life steal of these guns. So go to wave 7. And I don't think the extra damage due to full health enemies is gonna help enough to offset that. Yeah, we failed to kill that egg right there. Let's see how long it... No, we're still doing decent on damage, which is a little surprising to me. I was kind of surprised we killed the little special enemies there so quickly. Not actually sure what those guys are called. The ones that hatch from the egg and slice at you. I suppose I should have been letting the others hatch as well. Get even more materials out of them, but oh well. This will give us more speed and lower our crit chance. We're not really building anything off a crit yet, and getting the speed now means we don't have to focus on it later, so sure, I'll take that. Now these, I think I will take the flat range damage. We're only at 4, so let's go up to 7. That's nice. Alright, let's go ahead and take this scope. Well, that lowers our attack speed though, which is tricky. I usually don't like to pass on the scope using a weapons build, but how quickly are these shooting anyways? I think for now we keep as much healing as possible when we pass on the scope. Get another penguin, and wave 7, shop. I'll grab the scar. Attack speed, and I'll get some armor. It's only one armor, but it's still worth it. I go on to wave 8. So I'm focusing a lot on that survivability aspect with valuing that attack speed even over damage. That was more when it would be worth in level ups, of course, but... And what I mean by that is getting 2 range damage. A level 2 range damage level up is 2 range damage, whereas level 2 attack speed level up is 10% attack speed. So getting 2 range damage at a cost of 7% attack speed is actually a bargain, but that's something that you could recover from easily. But so I'm still debating if it was worth passing that up or not. I'm not as concerned about the range aspect of it. Because while we are going to be a defensive character overall and focus on healing, I do want to make sure we still get materials to buy some good items later on when they show up. But I don't think we need the HP regen just yet. It's already getting pretty crazy high. What's it at per second? 3.5 a second. I'll go ahead and grab that range damage since we passed on it earlier. At least until we get at least above 10 or something. Cool, another medical gun. Broken mouth. We'll recover that HP regeneration pretty easily, I think, so I'll take it. And do we want to get a metal detector? I still think we're fairly early on. And because we have 2 penguins, getting that extra luck will help a lot with the regen, actually, so I'll grab that. There we go. We lowered our crit chance earlier, now we got an eye patch, but I think that's worth it still. And we still have a chance to build up some more crits. And that'll help just keep them off of us and help our clear a little bit. But out of these, I don't think there's much else we need. Oh, medical gun. I'm completely overlooking that. I'm so used to looking over medical guns, I forgot we were using it. Cool, on to the next wave. Hopefully I haven't done that earlier in this run and have people yelling at me if they have watched this video. But cool. And we're at a nice comfortable spot to clear out our farming wave. Let me try to take damage, see how quickly we heal it. Yeah, it's not scary at all. Already doing pretty crazy on the regen and lifesteal front. Very defensive character, and we haven't completely given up on our offense yet, as we're still clearing these guys. It's bound to change, but for now, I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Excellent. So here, I will go ahead and get the crit chance just because are gonna get the eye patch so I can build it a little bit. Do I want to take a level 1 upgrade or just reroll for a chance at a level 2? We got range damage, and HP regen here. There's not much more we would want, but I'll go ahead and take the regen. It's like a level 2 upgrade on its own anyways. Get some trees and the eye patch. Recycling machine's always good. And yeah, running around picking up the materials, this will help get us... Oh, this will lower our HP regen by 4 though. How much damage are we dealing? It'll help clear enemies off of us if we're in a desperate situation. I think I will get it. Again, we can recover our HP regen. Then here... Is this worth buying just for the 5 HP? It's about 20 per HP. I think so. We'll get this one more time, and it's debatable, but I'll get the scar as well. The Shady Potion's interesting, because it'll lower our HP regen by 4, but that boost in luck will be nice. We have penguins, so every time we pick up a fruit, we'll get at full health, we'll get plus 2 HP regen. We'll be at full health a lot because we have such a high regen already anyways. But this may be worth it, and it'll help us spawn those really nice legendary items in the store that could go really nice with an HP regen build. So yeah, I'll lock that. So far, build's still keeping up with the enemy damage. I am noticing that we're healing a bit slower due to that drop in HP regen. Maybe I'll focus on picking up some of these fruits instead of leaving them around as bailouts because we've lowered our consumable heal a few times already, to the point where the fruits aren't going to actually help us that much if I try to use them just for healing. I think they're more valuable as a way to bump up our HP regen using the penguin. Alright. Yes, please. And I'll get the 1.5 armor. Now these... we could build some more innate lifesteal as well, just really double up on the healing. But I like the attack speed because it helps for lifesteal as well, but it also helps with our damage. I'll start with the luck. Then I'll get 6 HP regen, get it back up to near where it was. And we don't have too much range damage yet, but we're going to keep picking it up as we see it, and that'll make the baby beard pretty nice, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Do one reroll, and yeah, I'll grab the fin. And now these, we'll get a... we can't get both. I think we're more likely to get another level 1 medical gun than a level 2. So I'll lock in level 1 and get the level 2. Yep, we'll go on to wave 11. Yeah, so these guys are going to take a little bit to take down already. Not unkillable, but definitely, if we get a swarm of them going, they might be a problem. Yep, still so far, nothing too crazy. Just move my way through, get some more materials, and boom. So this gets us more attack speed, less knockback, but I don't really think we need a knockback, so sure. And I'll always take a coupon. Now these, I'll go ahead and take the luck just because it's only level 2 there. And we're about to lower it anyways. But I'll start with the medical gun. Then I'll grab the fin and the cake and do a reroll. Then there's another medical gun. Love to see that. And we don't really need a knockback. I'll do one more reroll. See if there's anything that good that pops up here. A final penguin, that's nice. And I'll go ahead and grab one more bag. I think we should be fine for the horde wave. We're healing 3.5 HP a second again. We're basically right back up to where we were earlier. But these level 3 guns all have 52% lifesteal, so we got pretty good healing on our side. 55 HP, not a ton of armor because we are the doctor, but we do have positive armor, so that's nice. Let's go. Kind of rushed through my words there at the end, don't know why. I was eager to start the wave. Let's go. So once again, just because my consumable feels so low, I'm going to continue picking up these fruits as they spawn, just to boost my HP regen by 2 for each one I pick up. And I see a loot alien. I would like to get him, but I don't want to risk too much in doing so. We do have crazy regen, but if we do run right into the middle of the swarm, we'll still very quickly die. I'm trying to find where he went. There he is. Yeah, it's hard to focus on him. That's a problem. And I don't think I have any piercing, which is part of the problem. So yeah, he got away, but... oh, this is amazing. Of course we'll take that. 16 more HP regen. And yeah, max HP to go with it. Now these... I'd like to start building some dodge as well, I think. Yeah, I think all that goes hand in hand with each other. Get our last penguin. I'll get some luck. Some speed. I don't really know if lifesteal's worth actually buying. These already have innate 50 something, 52% lifesteal built in, so we're getting plenty of lifesteal from our shots already. So yeah, I don't want to spend the materials on it. But I will go ahead and grab more HP regen. Is it worth grabbing the Rip and Tear? Interestingly, we do have positive melee damage, and it's 12 damage, but our weapons are only dealing 28 anyways, so it'll help spread out our damage a bit. It is lowering our crit chance though, and we did get the eye patch. I forgot about that. Because we got the eye patch, I actually think I don't get the Rip and Tear. I forgot about that. We do care about crit chance. And it's not getting us that much more damage output. So we'll do another reroll. There we go, another medical gun. And I will grab the adrenaline. Not too concerned about healing us, but I do want to start getting our dodge higher. So when we do take hits, we can keep dodging between them and keep healing. And especially since we can't get as much armor as normal, I do want to make sure we build some good dodge by the end of this run. So yep, let's grab that, and I think we'll just proceed to the next page. So yeah, with our triple penguins, we'll get 3 HP regen now for pickup, which is actually 6 HP regen, so only when we're at max HP of course, so picking up these fruits at the beginning of the wave, I think it's the way to go. And just really go crazy with the HP regen we get as a result. Then I'll build up some more dodge and max HP and maybe a little bit of armor. Even though it's cut in half on the amount we get. Yeah, I ended up taking those fruit while I was at low health, unfortunately, so they did not get me any more HP regen. That crate did. Alright, do I want to lower my luck even more for some more speed? Do we have the recycling machine? I think we do, yeah, that's why it's 92. 92 materials can be worth it. I think I do recycle it just because our speed's at 26%. That's pretty good already. We don't have anything like a power generator. If I had a power generator, I'd buy this for sure. But I like our speed where it's at. I don't really need lifesteal. I kind of like the luck though. So, and 92 materials is a lot. So I'm going to recycle that. And yeah, we'll lower enemy speed to boot. So, do we get another metal detector? We're on wave 13. It lowers our damage and helps us farm a little bit, but it's meh, I'd say. Because we've only gained 90 so far from the first one. This costs 99. It will pay for itself, but I think I'd rather just focus on other things for now, so I'll reroll. I will grab a gentle alien though. And we do have a good amount of luck, so I'll get a baby elephant as well. We'll get the alien magic, and then recover our luck with this. Well, the interesting thing here is this will only lower half an armor, so we could get 16 harvesting, and ways we have left that will pay for itself fairly quickly actually. And gets us past another milestone to get an increase in harvesting. So I think I will do that. Wheelbarrow, because we're still at 2 armor, and I'll lock the propeller hat. I'll go on the way 14. These guys. Forgot them from our journey in the Abyss last time. We'll see how often I alternate between the 2 maps as we do this. Wonder what the longest streak of one map is going to be. If anyone gets into this series, feel free to make your prediction in the comments and then check back later at the end to see if you were right. I'm just running right into all these shots. I should focus on actually dodging them instead. this is where something like a baby alligator or something may have been useful, but we'll be fine. I don't need engineering, so I'll recycle this. And let's go for a level 2 that's better. 10 HP regeneration. Sure, why not? It's hard to pass that up. We have plenty, we don't need it. We're regenerating 7 a second, but it's hard to pass up a level 5 upgrade like that. And I'll grab some more. This'll... Do we already have that? We do, this will be a second one. I do need to focus on getting some range damage. I think before the baby I'll get the bandana just to get some more piercing going. And I would like to get the extra 1 armor from that. I'll put us up to 3 armor total. And we will combine another set of purples to get another medical gun. I'll lock that. It'll just be some more damage going out from the corpses. I'll still have some opportunity to pick up some more range damage by the end of this. Cool. On to our first elite. So, I don't think we have the damage output to kill. Well, we'll see. While we're doing the tight circles, we're fine. Maybe we do. What's nice is we can take some hits, I think, and heal. But now we're getting pushed out. After I mentioned we could take hits and heal, I run away like a coward. I'd rather be alive than get the drop from that. And yeah, there's no way we're killing it by the end, so... it was a valiant effort, I think. Maybe it wasn't. And let's go ahead and grab some... So the range is nice because we get the babies to the beard. That's my first consideration. But I also like that 9% dodge. And I think in terms of beating it, our dodge is better than the baby damage or our gun damage, so I think I am going to grab that dodge. And out of these, I'll go ahead and get the armor first, then this, then throw on a reroll. And yeah, we'll get some piercing damage now that we have some more sources of innate piercing. And lock the medical gun as well, of course. On the way 16. Yeah, some more crit chance would be great. Some of these do crit, they are pretty decent. And of course that gets us more piercing as well. But I think we're doing decent at keeping the numbers from getting too high. There's a lot of buffers that are protected by a wall that I'm having a very hard time getting to, which is unfortunate, but then there were healers mixed in. Alright, that could have been better. I don't think I need the harvesting, and I don't want to lower our armor, because I think it shows 3, but I think we're right at the cuff. We're taking this to lower us back down to 2, so I'll recycle it. Probably get more materials from that anyways. Well, no way 16, it would have got more from the wheelbarrow by the end, but I'm so happy with doing that. I will get the range damage, especially since we have that baby with a beard. It'll just help get a lot more output from that. Alright. So night goggles are nice, just because I do want that more crit chance, so I think I will probably be picking that up. I'm just debating the order of these. I think I start with the pumpkin, and then it's going to be a debate between... Oh no, do I have enough? It'll be... Yeah, we do have enough for both, so we'll get both. I was misreading the number there for a second. Cool. And these... Yeah, I don't think we get the ball and chain. No way. I do need some more percent damage, so I think that Cyclops Swarm is a great way to fix it. And yeah, the night vision goggles actually, that -1 armor didn't lower our armor from 3, so that's great. I do want to avoid the Gunny Berserker though, because that means that definitely will lower our armor down to 2. And I don't think we really need that attack speed too badly to make it worth it, at least. And then the Cyclops Swarm, yeah, that's just free. That's good. Alright, wave 17. I'll have to check what the lifesteal is on our level 4 medical gun. After this, I'm kind of curious. We got 3, we do. Perfect. And yes, another pumpkin. Love that. And yeah, I'll take more attack speed. So what's our piercing damage even at? Minus 20%, that's fantastic. And then yeah, our lifesteal on that 63% compared to the 53 it was earlier. So it was an extra 10%, which is nice. So yep, there's Cyclops Swarm, fix our negative damage mostly. Still a little negative, but that's not bad. Do a reroll here. Oh, there we go. That'll fix it. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to afford both, but I'm paranoid. Let's look at the baby squid first. Then the Cyclops Swarm. Then I don't think we have a way to inflict burning currently, so I won't get either one of those. So I will throw in a reroll just so there's anything more blocking. And yeah, I'll go ahead and lock the coupon. And even though it'll lower our armor, I do want to get our dodge higher, so I think the gambling token is worth it. And we'll get the mushroom locked. Because we could use some more HP regeneration, right? We're only healing an HP every 0.14 seconds. Alright, wave 18. Yeah, so our damage leads something to be desired, but I'm not really worried about dying here, so we do have that going for us. See if we get the loot alien. There we go. And I think we could kill this boss. The enemies aren't really swarming me to a point where I'm worried about it. And the boss isn't actually a tough one, so... The elite. Yep, there we go. And yeah, I think those babies with beards are really helping us out right now. I think it's the only reason we're having as much clearage as we are, which is excellent. Alright, even more reason to start building some more crit chance. Giant belt. Hell yeah. And then, yeah, we'll take the barnacle. And I'll take some more piercing and crit chance, of course. And what's that put our crit chance up to? What, 33, so yeah, I'll take that. Sweet, so we're at a 42% crit chance, which will get us some more, yeah, it'll get us plenty more piercing as a result. So let's get the coupon first, send the dodge, then some more HP regen. And I think with the baby squid is we don't have a lot more level ups coming, and that's pretty expensive, and our HP regeneration's already at 90. I do think we pass on that actually, and see if we can find something better. Likewise, a bag, we only have one more good wave. It's only plus 15 materials. We would have to pick up 4 crates on this next wave, which is possible, but I don't think it's worth. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen, so it's not really worth spending 54 on. Getting more HP is great though. Our biggest danger is getting bursted down, so being able to survive a burst is going to be helpful, so I will grab this. And we are going around intentionally picking up food a lot, so... Then one more reroll, and we're never gonna make that in time. But the jerky, I'm not too worried about how much consumables heal us, actually, so it's not really that worth it. This is interesting. I do want the dodge, but I don't need the harvesting, and our baby with a beard's doing a lot of work. I don't know if I really want to lower the damage from that. So what's the damage on it up to? It's only 14 damage, but it's just spread out, and there's so many enemies dying that I think it's... Yeah, I don't want to lower that if I could avoid it, so... I don't think I spend 41 for another reroll. I think I just go on the wave 19 and see what we get in our last shop. So it's always an enemy corpse, so it behooves me to go for the easiest enemies to kill to trigger the beard more often and get those bullets really flying around. Rather than attacking the enemies that have to take several shots to get rid of, like those tentacles or the chargers. And I'll keep picking up the food, because I could actually see it takes a little bit of time for my HP to regenerate, so I'd love it to be a lot more instantaneous. And each one of these is, I believe it's gonna be 6 more regen. I guess I'll have to test it. I'm at 140 right now, and now I'm at 146. Yep, so that is doubled like I thought. So definitely pick these up on my full health. Maybe I'll do a check-in at the end too to see how many per second that is. So at 158, we're at a whopping 14 HP regenerated a second, which is amazing. So I don't really care about either of those, so I'll recycle that for more money in our last shop. But I will go... I don't know if it's worth raising our crit chance at the and sacrificing our range damage for it, so I will recycle that. And I'll just grab some more range damage here. Likewise, I don't know if it's really worth lowering our crit chance right now, so I'll pass on the metal, just because we have 2 of the eye patches, and we have pumpkins that make our piercing stronger and all that. I don't really want to lower our chance to pierce, so I'll just reroll this whole shop. The luck here is nice, and the dodge. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the clover. It gets our dodge to 40%, our luck up to 76. We'll spawn more fruit and crates and all that, and get our HP regen even more ridiculously high on this upcoming final wave. That's useless. There we go, another medical gun. Hopefully I haven't been missing any. I'm not really used to keeping my eye out for medical guns, even though I know I'm running them right now. I think in my head the basic instinct is still just skip over them. This one's good for everything but lowers my dodge. But the crit chance and range damage are both very big pluses to where I think it's still worth picking this up. Back down to 33% dodge chance, unfortunately, or 34%. Alright. Yeah, that'll nuke our HP regen. Let's not. The pearl's nice. This would have been nicer a lot earlier, though. Let me at least grab this medical gun first. I don't think it's worth 173 for just plus 7% damage, actually. Earlier on, it would be worth a ton just because you could get more pearls when you have this in the crates and all that. But we're on to our last wave, so I don't think so. Nah, it's not worth it. Then, sure, another medical gun. Now, I do have to choose between the warrior helmet and the sunglasses. The trade-off being the sunglasses will get me that crit chance, and I think we're at a point where I don't actually lose an armor because it's going to be reducing the modification for it. But getting that extra HP is still nice. I guess I don't really want to lower my speed, though, going into the last wave. So with that in mind, I will grab the sunglasses, and hopefully our armor stays at 2. It does, cool. And we'll do one more reroll. Yeah, we can't afford anything. Oh, that silver bullet would have been really nice going into the final wave. So I think we have a chance on killing these. But yep, let's go on. Oh, and I forgot, we had Giant Spell. I wasn't even factoring that in this whole time. Of course we want to get more crit chance, because look at how much we're shredding these guys. Crit chance should have been something I've been focusing on a lot more. I don't know why I completely forgot I picked up the Giant Spell early on. And yeah, we're shredding him. We're shredding him. Our HP regen's keeping me alive. Yep, good run. I think it's been the easiest run so far. Alright, excellent. We only got one of our guns up to Legendary, but I don't think that made that big of an impact. What I think really held us, well, what we saw there at the end, it really helped us win at the end was that giant belt, just shredding the bosses, but our HE regen was doing some good work. We saw it there on that one wave. After we pick up a lot of the consumables, it gets up there to like, I think it was at 158 or something. I have to check later. And yeah, the Doctor just does work by staying alive, although I think this has been the killiest I've ever had the Doctor, where I'm actually still getting kills. But with both the Giant spell, double baby and a beard, eye patches for piercing, 2 pumpkins to keep up the piercing damage, and then a crazy fire rate on top of it with attack speed. Because we started at minus 100%, we get the plus 100 for our medical weapons, but we got up to like 52% extra attack speed there, so those things were shooting quick. Yeah, less than a fifth of a second right there on the level 4 cooldown, and a quarter second for level 3. So, anything else crazy? No, nothing really, but I think we got a really nice combination of items there to go along with our build, and that all really works together to make this a nice, good run with the Doctor. Not the craziest run I've seen, but as far as the Doctor goes, I think it was one of my, probably was the best run I've had of him actually, so I really enjoyed that, had a fun time. Well, this has been CNC Factor with my 3rd part of this series. If anyone's joined me, thank you very much for coming in. If you did enjoy it, feel free to do the YouTube pleasantries. I felt like saying that for fun because I'm a small channel that doesn't have anyone watching me yet. So let's just have one of my videos say that in there. I won't forget about this ever happening. But yep, I'll see you all next time when I continue this run. Thank you all very much. Bye.